everything, everything is part of the rhythm. Everything. We're all here. None of us are here by accident. Like, you don't come into this world by accident. It just doesn't happen like that. It's not, nothing's gonna happen by accident. And so what you inherit as part of your story when you come here, it's not your fault. On a higher level of the spirit, you've agreed to it. You've agreed to this narrative that you're living in. You've agreed to this story. So that includes all the good stuff about the life you've inherited, your wonderful family, your beauty, your culture, and then also the negative stuff. You know, maybe your dad wasn't around, maybe your mum was abusive, maybe you had an accident, or maybe you were born with some deformities. Like, these are the things that's a part of the narrative, the spiritual, the contract that birthed your life. And so this is the story, the game that you've been given to play. Now, at a certain age, this is why it's important how we raise our children, because, and so important why we learn spiritual law in general, because everyone is in their own game. And so at a certain age, you take over your karma, because you are now in the driver's seat. Does that make sense? You were birthed into a world that has given you the stuff. Like, you know, on an egoic level, you didn't decide what you looked like and all this part of your story. You inherited it, and this is the game you have to play. However, regardless of what it is, whether it's a challenge, trauma, whether it's, you know, ancestral ties, whether it's lifestyle circumstances, whatever it is, that is your game to play and to make a paradise, a heaven for yourself. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You see? So the stuff that happened to you it's either going to be your excuse or your reason. The same thing can happen to two different people, and it's either their excuse to not do something or their reason that they become something. Just like Batman and Joker. They both have the similar origin story. They were orphans as child. Their parents were killed by bad people. And one became the Joker, the other became the Batman. So it's never the thing. It's never the experience. It's what you are able to do with the experience, what you're able to become as a result of the experience that changes your game, that defines your game.